So in this video we're going to look at how you can do an execute onto the B site of the new Inferno. So with the first part of this video you're going to need to get banana control, which I've already made a video on, so if you click the annotation on the screen that'll take you to that video if you want to have a look at that first of all, and then come back to this one. So if you've seen that and you've got banana control, then we can set up for the execute. So first of all, look at the smokes. So the first smoke is the CT spawn smoke, which I'm sure a lot of people will remember from the old Inferno. So to do this one, you just take the construction here and then chimney here, you just put your crosshair in the middle of it. It doesn't have to be super precise. You bring it up to the wires and then throw the first wire, that is, and that will land CT spawn, and that's that smoke. So the next one is for the coils, which are now coffins, and that will land in this area here. So to do that, you need to come up onto here, onto the logs, and put your crosshair so that you're on this like line here, and then you crouch, and you take this fence post here, and then you go one to the right onto this one, this line in the fence. You bring your crosshair up so that you go past the third, the second, and then once you reach the third, then you stop and then you throw. So that will land like that. And so that will cover off this coils area, and anyone who's trying to rotate through towards this area. And also, you can't view when you're on here, but if you jump on top of it, then you can view. So just be wary of that when you're coming into the site, that people can stand on top of the coffin and peek you from there. So the next part of this execute are the Molotovs. Now the Molotovs are very difficult to do to cover off the back part here of the site, these two corners here. I have one for this corner here, but I spent so long trying to find one for this area here that I think it's just worth coming into the site, peeking these angles, clearing out these ones, and actually just coming around here and peeking it like so. Because if you have a player in here and he's playing up like a close angle with a pistol, then because he's at the close angle and you're at the angle further away, you'll see him first when he can't see you. So we can see him from here. So we're back here. So I'll put the bot there. And if we're hiding in this angle here, we can't see that far. We can only see up to here. So I think it's just better just to peek that angle like that. Just peek into it. Just come across here. Peek like that instead. But the first Molotov will cover off this area here. So have a look at that. So you come in towards this part here, and you take your crosshair, and you can see there's this first, well, there's this one here, this bit of wood, but then you take the second one, you take the tile above that, you bring it right and put it in between the two tiles, like that, and then you do jump throw. And that will work because it will come down and it'll hit the edge of the box, so it'll change the angle that the Molotov lands at, so it will cover this whole back part here. So you can Molotov this off this corner. So there aren't really many other Molotovs you can use. That's sort of the only one that you can use here. You can molly off these corners like the dark corner if you come here, molly it like so. That's probably like the next viable one, mollying off that. Trying to molly off the new box is kind of difficult since you'll have to be exposed when you do it. You could maybe try and throw it from here and get it over. But the problem is you may not have this utility left over once you've got trying to get banana control, since that's used as two Molotovs. And if you're using mid control and using Molotovs there as well to try and fake out that you're going A, then you may not have the utility left over to be able to molly off all these corners. So it might just be better to just push up as a team and just try and trade kills, since these corners are sort of one and done spots. They can't fall back, so you can get like a kill, but then they're just going to be hidden here, and you can just push them together as a team and trade them out effectively. In terms of flashes, there aren't any sort of like crazy flashbangs you need to do, since you're covering off CT spawns, so you don't have to worry about. You're covering off the coffins or coils area, so you don't need like a pop flash to get anyone who's on this angle. And the only angles you have to worry about are people on the site, so they're going to be just hidden in like corners like this. They're going to be cooped up away, so you can't really flash them out very easily. So I guess when you're executing onto the site, it might just be a good idea just to throw some flashes over, see if you can hopefully catch anyone who's in a corner. So if they're like, someone's in the back corner here, maybe that'll pick them off. If there's someone's peeking this angle here, that might catch them off and stuff like that. So there aren't really any specific pot flashes you need to learn for it. Just make sure you throw like as many as you can over to hopefully flash anyone that's stuck in any corners. So the place that you're going to want to plant the bomb for this would probably be on the coffins. I think this is the best spot to plant. So you should come here and plant like that. It used to be the grill here. The reason why it's so good is because it's difficult to spam this position through the smoke, since it's at kind of a weird angle. That was very good. So these smokes will be landing here. So from here it's difficult to like get sight on it. Well, I smoke myself off here. So like that, it's difficult to get line of sight on it. Not line of sight, but just get the angle on it. Same with this one here, it's quite difficult. So that's the first reason, and the second reason is because of how you can set up for the post plant. By planting there, you can have a double lurk position. You can have one here and one here. So you can both just hide here, and as soon as you hear the tap, you can just both peek out and contest. And it's going to be impossible for someone who's trying to defuse the bomb to go like that and hit both of you. Obviously, like you can, but it's going to be insanely difficult to hit both of them like that before you peek out and just kill them both, kill the player. Also, you can have people on banana who can peek out as well. Another good spot would be just someone hiding in the site like this, so that when players come out of CT, they're going to be focused looking towards banana. If you've got like a player peeking up here, just pre-firing, keeping their attention, and you have someone in the pit able to swing out and shoot them in the back type thing. So you can do like a setup like that. So I guess the setup would be one person staying near the site towards in the pit area. Maybe you could have one on site as well, depending on what the situation is. Maybe one on site, swap him out with the banana player, but then I definitely have someone here and here. That would be a good spot, place to set up one of these positions, or have two people here, and then obviously someone covering the lurk. So I hope you liked the video, and if you do, maybe hit the like button, and then if you also enjoy this sort of content, maybe hit the subscribe button and check out some of my other videos, and then I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.